meticulously applied plenty of mascara to create the longest, featheriest lashes I'd ever seen. She'd then, and I absolutely do not recommend or condone this, painstakingly separate each lash using a nappy pin. Do not try this at home. Until her lashes were perfect. I have one of my mum's mascara nappy pins stuck onto my mirror with blue tack in front of me as I type. It holds such special memories of my favourite things, my mother and makeup. I'd never been able to live down the tale of one time, as a tiny child, my mother had booked a session for my sister and me at a local studio to take some photos to give to my dad for his birthday. On telling me we were about to leave, I ran upstairs to get ready so I would look good in Daddy's photos, and presented myself a few moments later, having used a felt tip over my face in all the colours of the rainbow. Oh, how my mother scrubbed to get that pen off. To this day, my dad has the pictures of my sister and me in matching outfits, basin bowl haircuts, and my beetroot red face. As I got older, I was gifted children's Tinkerbell makeup from the Disney store. Remember the fun nail varnish that came off in the bath? This became my prized possession, even if I was jealous that my sister was given a pink set and mine was bronze. The joke's now on me, hey, with my bronzer obsession. As a teen, I started asking for chemist vouchers for birthdays and Christmases so I could visit their makeup section and select books from their younger collections. You know, the tea tree oil spot treatment, the concealer, the clear gloss, the clear mascara, which I remember keeping in my pencil case in an attempt to be cool. Then, when my sister and I were in our early teens, our mum booked herself an appointment at the Clinique counter in the nearest town for a makeup lesson. That was the day I realised the truly transformative power of makeup. Yes, my mum was absolutely beautiful, but when she got home wearing her new makeup, I literally couldn't believe my eyes. The green eyeliner was gone, replaced with a soft, shimmering champagne shadow with a neutral brown eyeliner. Her coral blush had been replaced by a soft browny pink. Bring back mocha pink. And her deep berry oh-so-90s lip colour was now a moist, glistening, neutral lip tone. She looked radiant, pretty, feminine, confident. She was sparkling from her updated look and from the time, care and attention given to her by the consultant. Whatever this magic was, I wanted in. I started wearing makeup myself not long after that moment. When I was about 14, there was one evening at a youth group that my sister and I went to, when one of the leaders said, "Gosh, Hannah, I've never seen you in proper makeup. You look lovely." That was another key moment for me. I absolutely loved the process of getting ready and applying makeup, and I seemed to have a natural flair for it. I always was better at art than writing essays, so there started the next phase of my makeup fascination. Doing my own, doing my friends', doing my mum's. At uni, I bunked off lectures one day with my friend Holly, as she was having an Andy Warhol-inspired picture made of herself for her 21st birthday. So we spent the day at my house creating lots of different looks. We did a 50s movie star red lip look with big curly hair, a Catherine Zeta-Jones-inspired green smoky eye with straight hair, and a pinky Barbie look, which turned into an intense pinky smoky eye. It's no surprise looking back that this was one of my favourite uni memories. From that weeping counselling session, I went to speak to my tutor to say that I'd finished the last year of my course, but I wouldn't do my dissertation or the management module, so I had to settle for a diploma rather than a degree. Not a problem. I was excited to get started on the next phase of my life, and I didn't even go to my graduation. Instead, I got a part-time job at the benefit counter, by far the coolest counter Debenhams Oxford had at the time. Dedicated and loving it, I swiftly, kind of by accident, went from being the weekend girl to working part-time, to working full-time, to becoming account manager. Thank you, Mel, for the opportunity. It was here that I not only got to practice applying makeup to customers, I learnt about life in retail, pitching, selling, teamwork, business, and so much more. I absolutely loved my time and the people from those days. Lots of us are all still in touch thanks to social media. I was there for just over a year, but left Oxford after I got married, so young at just 23, and I moved to London to pursue a career in makeup. I was convinced that I'd quickly settle into London life and carve out a career as a makeup artist, but I really had no idea what I was entering into. A good example of this was when I arranged to assist a photographer, David Jones, for Fashion Week. A brilliant gig, I thought. It would get me in front of loads of makeup artists who I could give my...